mentioned that one.
We all lie. James crack a joke, got us falling out our chairs. Tammy keeps it real with that no-nonsense stare. Justin got the whiskey, he's pouring it strong. Chef K got a pot, smell it all day long. We all lie, and the kitchen's hot. That's a real shot we share, that's the way we roll. Laughing and sipping and stirring that soul. From a splash of whiskey to a pot of stew, that's real shot. We all live with you. YouTube and Facebook, let's go. James cutting jokes, can't keep a straight face. Tammy keep us honest, bringing all that grace. Justin holding whiskey like it's made of gold. Chef K in the kitchen got the gumbo soul. We all lie, say hey in the chat. That's a real shot we share, that's the way we roll. Laughing and sipping and stirring that soul. From a splash of whiskey to a pot of stew, that's real shot. We all live with you. Faith, family, and food, the Cajun Trinity. Bless this house and let the good times be. Raise your glass, pass that tray, that's real shot. And we all love today. That's a real shot we share, that's the way we roll. Laughing and sipping and stirring that soul. From a splash of whiskey to a pot of stew, that's real shot. We all live with you. Y'all feeling good? Keep them comments coming. We all live, that's real shot. We all live, we all love it. We joking, we family shot. Let's go!
Hey everyone, what's happening? How are y'all?
Great.
Good.
Great.
Yeah? All right. So I guess we're going to get started?
Yeah.
Okay. Have y'all ever held a grudge so long you forgot what you was mad about, but still mad just in case?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's some Hatfields and McCoys right there.
Yeah.
They just got mad so long they didn't know why they were mad no more.
Well, tonight we're diving in a topic that cuts deep. Forgiveness. For others, for family, and for yourself. Grab a drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. Live and unfiltered. I'm Tammy, built on size, grace, and grudges. I used to water daily.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You go.
And with me, as always, we have this lovely group of peoples. We got Mr. James. He forgave his cousin for stealing his lawnmower, but still won't let him borrow nothing. You're not allowed to borrow anything.
Absolutely.
And
You're
then
not getting it.
And then we got Justin, who once said, I forgive, but I keep receipts.
I do. A lot of receipts.
Laminated.
Yeah, laminated.
That means that don't go away. And we have Chef K, who can serve up forgiveness and a good roast. She did a good roast tonight, too.
Thank you.
Thank you. At the same damn time. That's not too shabby when you can do stuff at the same
So I know she could
damn
cook a good roast,
time.
but was the topic roast as in food or as in
I can roast
a
y'all
roast
too.
she will roast your ass and forgive you at the same
time.
damn time.
I sorry, Shaq.
That's real shit. That's some real shit right
Mhm.
there.
Right? Mm.
Forgiveness does not mean forgetting, Sha. It means you're tired of bleeding for someone else's knife.
It ain't about them, it's about you. You got to decide if you want peace or proof you were right.
That's true. And sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself.
That's true too.
Yeah. And the kind of forgiveness that we're talking about is the forgiveness that takes Jesus, some therapy, and some strong bourbon.
That's some real shit.
So, talking about real bourbon, most of the time y'all ask, Justin, what you drinking tonight? Well, today is Rebel Distillery. My note says 113, but it's actually 120 proof.
Oh,
So it's just like forgiveness, Shaq.
that's a whole lot of forgiveness right there.
Well, it's a whole lot of forgiveness. It goes down kind of rough, burning, but I'm gonna tell you, it warms you where it counts.
Man, that sounds like forgiveness in general.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Mm.
So what we got first, Chef K?
Who hurt you and what did they do?
Yeah.
They threw me in a ceiling fan.
Here we go. Every time.
Forgive. Just forgive.
Why don't you forgive her for it?
I'm working on it. That's what I'm hoping to do tonight.
How long did it take you?
No,
What paper?
no.
What paper?
Go get a sheet and get your dog under control.
Here we go. It's on, y'all. So apparently Tammy is fighting Lady Jane the bulldog over various.
Whoa.
Tammy threw the paper at the puppy dog. Well, come on, get on. Tell everybody, get back to the mic. We know they can hear you regardless.
I didn't even see her paper fly.
The wind took it. And
The
it
wind.
flew onto
We're
the
indoors.
chair.
What kind of
The
fan
fan.
is that?
That's not wind. That's imitation air.
Gosh.
Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
The
Tell us your
fan
story.
blew it off the table onto the chair. I seen it on the chair, so I said, "Oh, it's okay. It's on the chair." But apparently, she seen it too
She's
and
seen it
said,
too.
"Ooh,
It's mine.
It's fine.
yummy."
Lady Jane went after that piece of paper
Not
like it would
mad
be
at me.
nothing. Yeah,
Yes.
she mad at
She'll be
you.
okay though. She'll come forward on your feet later.
Law.
She'll forgive you. It'll-
I hope so.
Let's hope so.
so
Anyway,
what? Forgiveness about getting hurt.
hey,
When you
Caillou.
get hurt and
Hey, Worm. Hey,
Well, I mean,
hey.
let's consider it this way. We're all humans.
yeah,
We're all imperfect.
Yep.
And we will hurt somebody's feelings at some point in time. Regardless if you mean to, don't mean to, accidental, whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
How you react to it on both sides. You could be the one upsetting someone, or you could be the ones with the hurt feelings.
Yeah.
How you deal with it is the key thing.
no way you can if you're the one getting hurt, you can just suck it up, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Or just say, hey, I didn't really appreciate that, or and
But
No,
is
that-
sucking it up actually forgiving?
no,
No.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh. How about that, chat? Sucking up. Sucking up and just keeping your mouth closed. Is that actual forgiveness or is that just
They're just-
delaying?
Just ignoring the whole situation.
Right.
Worm says he stays mad. He's a grumpy old fort.
Well,
Worm does stay mad.
yeah.
Hey, Miss Carrie.
That's pretty normal.
Hey, Dan.
What's up, Caillou?
Hi, Amanda.
Yeah, so sucking it up all the time. Don't really.
No, it
And-
doesn't really work.
If
Because
you
all it really does is delay it, I think.
Well, a lot of times I suck it up and just forget about it because it didn't really didn't affect me that much.
Okay. That's your way of just getting over it.
Yeah,
So is that your way of forgiving then?
I was maybe.
I mean, if you don't hold the grudge, that means you're
There's
pretty
nothing-
much
there's
forgiving the
nothing to
situation.
forgive anyway.
Right.
A lot of times I'll ask, "What do you mean by that?"
Right.
And trying to be in their perspective of it. They probably didn't mean nothing about it.
And that could very well be.
You know,
You
So
know.
y'all still didn't answer.
They says
Who
you
hurt
have
you?
to pick your battles sometimes.
yeah.
I
What
did
did they
answer,
do?
but they got mad at me, so I had to be quiet.
Okay.
I'm trying to be nice.
What?
I'm working on forgiveness, y'all.
What, being thrown
I
in the
missed
ceiling
it.
fan?
Oh,
We wasn't going there again. She
Okay.
forgot about it. I was working on forgiveness. Now she's not gonna forget.
Oh, shit.
Worm,
Hayes is right. You have to pick your
Yes.
battles sometimes.
That is true. That
and
is
Worm
true.
said his mama always says, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Yeah, but that's not.
And that is
that's
true, but that's not always
not, yeah.
just because you don't have to be mean about telling someone that they upset you.
Yeah, but what if it comes out sounding mean? Because I know,
Yeah.
Well, then you might need to ask them for forgiveness too.
I know sometimes whenever I talk, especially if I'm upset, but I don't want to be mean. That's why I got to go cool off before I say anything to anybody, because
Well, if
whenever
it
I talk and I'm mad, there's a bite.
it's the same thing for me. Like I want to get my point across, and a lot of times they
Right.
like in the shop. I'll put it in the shop.
Yeah, yeah. Thinking about work.
Sometimes they think that I'm coming off
Yeah,
cruel,
Cruel, right? And all
I'm
you're doing
not.
is trying to get your
I'm trying to
point.
get my
trying
point
to
across.
get my point
Because
across.
sometimes his tone is just sounds
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of like
Yeah.
that, to be honest with you. I mean, we may say something trying to get our point
So-
across to where we're firm, but at the same time, we don't mean to be cruel with
So I
it or
always
mean.
tell my guys in the shop, if you don't understand and I'm trying to tell you, can you just tell me? Can you please clarify
Right.
or repeat what I said to you?
Correct.
Because
Lady Jane,
She gonna get
I
that.
know you're mad at me.
Lady
but-
Jane's gonna
but
get
your
that, baby.
friend-
pissed.
Lady J about to tear Terry.
Lady
Oh,
Jane didn't get her medicine today.
I'm
and I
sorry,
forgot
girlie.
to give it to her.
Please forgive me.
please forgive me.
She's not getting thrown
No,
treats
not
today.
what
Yeah,
I
well.
do.
Bad.
Yeah.
Tammy gonna get bit underneath the table tonight.
No.
I don't know if
I
we're
hope-
gonna be able
does
to
she
take your.
bite? Does she bite?
Oh yeah, she
She
bite.
will bite.
I don't know if we'll be able to take your foot out of her mouth.
Lord,
Don't
please.
jerk, Tammy. Don't jerk.
Oh
Yeah.
my Jesus! Do
No,
I need to sit on my feet?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
She's not happy with me.
You better ask for some forgiveness.
I'm just surprised you got that paper out of her mouth.
I
Yeah.
know, me too.
That's why she's mad. She
And-
said she got bamboozled.
Yeah, yeah.
Lady Jane's working on forgiveness right now underneath the table because Tammy upset her greatly.
She gonna bless us with her forgiveness here in a second.
In a minute,
Yeah.
something's going to be blessed.
Okay, how long did it take and did it never happen? I think it's ongoing. Forgiveness is ongoing.
Yes and no, in my opinion. I mean, depends upon the situation and who it is. If it's someone you deal with all the time, maybe it's ongoing, but I think that kind of depends on you.
Like
I mean,
my
there's some
first
things
husband?
that I would. Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead. You stopped me in my tracks. Go ahead. My first husband.
Yeah,
he did some awful things,
yeah.
and it took me a while to forgive him. I was always mad at him, even though I had moved on. It was like, and then whenever we would talk, because I was still upset about everything, we could not hold a decent conversation, because then I would just start hollering, and it wouldn't take much for me to get mad at him, and I'm slamming the phone down. Y'all ever hear of somebody just taking the phone and slamming it
That was
down?
you.
That was me.
Yeah.
Was that a cell phone or a corded phone
that
back
was-
in the Gap?
That was a home line.
We're talking about the early
That was a
1900s, y'all.
That's a landline phone.
Big 1990
That's
right
why I
there. The
couldn't
early
get 'em.
1900s.
Break 'em.
The land far.
Anyway,
You don't slam your cell phone like that.
no, I
No.
don't.
They cost too much
I
to
know.
slam them.
Much.
I don't know. Glenn goes through some cell phones.
There's
Poor
times
Glenn.
after I've gotten certain text messages, I want to throw my phone across the damn room.
Yeah, me too.
So, but it
It's
took me
easier
a
to
while
throw other
to get
things.
through that one.
Yeah.
I threw in a whole chair in the shop before. Poor Hayes.
It did happen.
It did.
It did.
That's
That
why
chair
I'm
flew
not proud
across the
about
shop.
it,
It happens.
It
And I
happens.
mean, you
Well,
know,
there's a lot of things that we've done when we were mad that
Yeah.
we're not proud about.
that's why
because
it's kind of ongoing, because they don't leave you alone with it.
I mean, To
you
be
keep
fair,
forgiving and they keep
Right.
doing it over and over
Right,
and over
right.
again.
How do you think Jesus feels?
tired.
Tired, yeah.
I think Jesus is tired because I
Well,
mean,
is Jesus the one that really needs to forgive us, or God?
God, okay, yeah. I mean,
I say that's both, in my opinion. That's kind of
because
Worm
Jesus,
says he
you gotta go
remembers
through
the chair.
Jesus to get to
Jesus
the
stands
Father.
in front of God.
correct.
Yeah,
If we accept.
Correct.
right. But so, how do you think God feels?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same concept.
Because he could.
I bet he's tired. Just tired. Be like, he looked down and be like, man, these people are ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but it's true.
I was told one time, if you think you can pray for someone and ask God to bless them, that you've forgiven them. So I go down the
That's a good
list.
point.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean,
Because it's hard. I don't know if you've ever tried to pray for someone you were mad about, but it ain't easy.
Mm.
Be like, I'm skipping them off
I
my
don't
list.
know. I think it's easier to pray for them than to forgive them sometimes.
Hi,
Well,
Nisha.
not so much to pray for them, but to
No,
literally
to ask God to bless that person.
them,
Okay.
that
You know, not so
person.
much praying
Not
about
praying
it, but
for 'em or
asking God to
about it.
bless that person. You know, praying about it could be,
is one thing.
I'm mad,
asking
and
God,
God,
to
I'm
help
ranting
you.
to you
Yeah.
that I'm mad, and you better go strike them down.
God,
Hey,
do what you do.
Am I
Lord.
wrong though? Because I mean, I know I'm not the only one. Be like, God, I'm telling you now, if you don't take this wheel, I might take it for you.
He says the chair flying across the shop was a sight to see.
I bet it was.
Ooh, I bet it was.
The first thing he tells me, now you all have a chair to sit in.
Now he wants to
Oh,
be a smart ass about it.
uh-uh.
And now, you know what? It's time for you to fly across the building.
That's an East thing.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It
an
is.
East
I
thing.
don't know. I would have been mad at me too. You
Yeah.
said something like that to me.
Well,
Now it's time for you to fly
no,
across the
'cause-
building.
well,
Let's see.
My sister's watching.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, hey, sister.
So
What changed after you let it go?
Peace.
I think it's learning to love myself.
according to
that I
Tammy, you
am
can pray for
worthy.
'em.
Yeah.
Praying for them.
I don't know. I kind of feel like loving yourself kind of corresponds with forgiving others, because at that point you're angry, and the reason because you're angry because you know you was hurt,
Yeah.
and that's your body's natural reaction. That's normal. That's a normal
human.
reaction to being angry at someone.
It's a human reaction.
But when you start letting that go, because you know, or you should know, if you let it go, it's better for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Forgiveness is for you.
so
attitude.
if you let that go, and then the next time they do it again, and you get upset quicker, did you really forgive them the first time?
No.
I think it could have been.
You could have been, but it's-
but that doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
worth doing again. I mean, just because they forgave you one time, now you've insulted them more by spitting in their face and doing it again.
And
So
I'm gonna ask this question again. How do you think God feels?
tired. He'd be like,
I mean,
oh,
think about it seriously.
Well, he knows
Yeah.
you've done it before you even done it.
right,
Because God lives outside of time.
Mhm.
correct. He is above space and time.
Yeah.
So he
So
looks
he-
down and sees all the timeline at one time.
So how can he forgive us?
Love,
That's why he gave us God, Jesus.
right?
Love.
That's his forgiveness to us.
So someone that could step in front of him, in front of
Basically,
us.
he sacrificed himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
For us.
Mhm.
okay, guys. Have y'all ever forgiven somebody who never apologized? Let us know in the chat.
I have.
Hey, baby, Kyle.
But like I was saying earlier, we all do crazy things when we get mad. I mean, I've been on a whole podcast live and been upset on a
Yes.
previous
Yeah. Previous.
show. And, you know, and some of that stuff I had to go back and apologize for. Now, I mean, the other person went and deleted them, but that's not on me.
So Brent says letting go of anger and resentment towards someone, even if that person doesn't apologize, that's what he thinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well,
forgiven.
it's good for yourself.
It is.
Yeah, and that baby Kyle says forgiveness is not mostly for them, it's for yourself.
Yeah,
Well,
forgiveness
absolutely.
is not about forgetting or letting go. You know, I'm trying to say the word correct. It's about getting your power back.
Yeah.
Correct. Well,
Yeah.
if I
You
don't know,
forgive
I don't
them
know
all
about
you want.
everyone
Yeah.
else, but just for me, sometimes I'm mad at somebody because in my mind I allowed them the chance to do this.
Mhm.
I blame myself. So I'm actually mad at myself because they hurt me.
Yeah.
Because I gave them the chance to do so. Or I overlooked a red flag or something along that line,
Yeah.
and you got burnt. And then you're angry at yourself to a degree
It's-
for allowing it to happen.
But is that a good place to be? Is put up walls around you? So you
No,
doesn't
no,
happen
it
to you?
is not.
Well, it says
That is the
forgiveness
worst
not,
place to
it's
be.
not, you're not excusing their behavior.
No, you're releasing it.
Forgiveness prevents their behavior from destroying your heart.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even if sometimes that means you have to cut them off.
Well, and that's true. Just because you forgive them does not mean you need to maintain that friendship or relationship. Unless it's something you have to, and then you keep your distance.
Mm.
And Abby says forgiveness is always for the hurt person and their journey with the Lord.
That is true.
Yeah.
Because how can we be forgiven if we are unable to forgive others?
What if both people are hurt?
Who?
Both people are hurt.
Well, most of the time, that's usually the
That's
case.
usually
That's usually
Because
the
both
case.
of them misunderstood the situation, and hopefully they're not too hard-headed enough to sit down and discuss it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of times whenever I'm mad, afterwards it's like, okay, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Let's
We
sit
cool-
down.
cool
We done
down.
cool down. Let's sit down and discuss. Because maybe I've misunderstood.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's not even what you intended.
Yeah.
You know, and I just took it the wrong way because I'm having a crappy day.
Yeah.
And that's possible. That's very possible.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. Been a lot of times where I read emails and I was already in a bad mood
Oh yeah.
and I read it wrong.
Right.
Emails and text messages.
Well, you
Yeah.
can't see tone.
decipher
You can't decipher tone.
right tone on what they trying to say. And I always, because I'm so defensive, I am a defensive
Yeah.
person for myself. I will read something the wrong way,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and I'll come back at you, and they're like, "Whoa, that's not what I'm saying."
Well, a lot of times, like I gotta read an email 3 or 4 times.
Right.
And that's usually because of my dyslexia,
Mhm.
but sometimes I read it like it's defensive, and
Defensive, yeah.
I gotta go back and read it about 4 or 5 times just to understand it.
There's been times that I've taken messages sent to me, and I'm like, hey, read this and tell me
Yeah.
how you would take this, because I'm not really sure how to react.
Or a good way to do it is give it to Donna. Donna
Donna.
helped you out a lot.
Yeah, she has no emotions.
I don't know.
she's-
Donna's
she's
kind
great
of
on it.
rude to me.
Oh,
Oh, here we
probably
go.
programmed her that way.
Yep.
I'm a programmer.
What you mean you didn't program Donna? That's the
You
problem.
program Donna.
Oh.
Not for you.
No,
You don't have Donna on
so-
your phone for
so
me.
the input you give her, she starts learning your
Right.
Donna. I
You
don't
know?
use AI at all.
You know?
What are you
No.
fussing about?
I'm talking about your Donna.
What
I
did-
don't
What
understand.
did Donna do to you?
I'm confused.
She always has something stupid.
What?
Oh, like,
Something-
Like talk quietly or
Yeah.
Quietly, like stuff like
Yeah.
that.
softly?
Okay.
Talk softly.
I get it. I get it.
Last time, I don't remember what or make believe this, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And she
ignore.
told me to talk softly. And I'm like,
I'm just gonna say this. I hope that you forgive her because she has no real emotions,
Yeah.
and she did not mean anything negative about it. It was just a suggestion.
So what is the worst part? That she said that or that she knows you?
that shit. I guess because she knows me,
Right.
Justin. Or maybe it's the person that's inputting the information into her.
Actually.
Yeah, you better drink with your pinky up over there on that side, like Kermit the Frog. Drink your tea.
I'm sipping that tea,
All right,
y'all,
James.
like
All
Kermit.
right.
You want to hit the next one, James?
Absolutely.
Make it
We're on
four.
segment 2, right?
Oh yeah.
Cajun culture, forgiveness may not come with words, but it might come with a plate.
Yeah.
Did your family, no, I'm talking to the chat and y'all,
Yeah.
does your family say I'm sorry? Or did they try to fix you something to butter you up? Like your favorite meal or
Both.
maybe a mix of both?
Man, that's a tough one. So yes, sometimes yes.
Yes to both or yes to
Well,
which one?
So sometimes my parents will say I'm sorry,
Right?
or they'll justify it.
Correct.
Which I can't stay mad at my parents because
Because they're your parents.
they're my parents, and
And
I
they're
have
not
to- I have to
changing
obey
a
them,
whole lot.
I have
Right.
to obey
That
them.
is true. That is true.
you know,
Correct.
and I just accept them the way they are.
Okay, Kim
Yep.
posted,
Ooh,
being in a relationship of any kind with a narcissist is one of the hardest things to forgive.
Yeah.
They are
that-
so skilled at convincing you that you are always wrong and it's your fault. Takes a long time to untangle the mental and emotional abuse they inflict on you. Forgiveness is super hard when they have broken you to the core.
it is.
It
Yeah.
is.
I've been there, done that. Situationship.
And I gotta go pee.
Last year. Dome, dome, dome. It's that potty time. It's time to take your potty break. If you have not had a potty break today, this is your 4 minutes to run to the toilet, get it out, and get back in.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, narcissists are,
That's right.
that's hard.
Because look, you don't see it sometimes until you get a third party,
Right.
or you do see it. And
Correct.
You come up with an excuse for it.
Exactly. Well, they buttered you up so much that you make excuses for them.
Yeah.
For their
And,
attitudes.
and they done no wrong
in their
in
mind.
their mind.
In
In
their
their mind, they
right.
done no
They
wrong.
done no wrong.
Wow, talk about hard trying to forgive that.
How?
It's hard trying to forgive yourself for going through that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you should be angry at yourself or about it, but when you go through something like that, you kind of point the finger at yourself a little bit because you get the whole love bomb and you're like, I overlooked red flag, red flag, red flag. I've had X, Y, and Z say, hey, what are you doing? I've had friends say, what are you doing? Why? And you're stuck. Like you're mentally there.
Yeah.
And you at that point, you basically have to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to get slipped in. Even though, this person is negatively impacting your life.
Yeah.
And it's also when others make excuses for their behavior, blaming it on you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, he knows the example when I get if you would have answered them fast enough, maybe they wouldn't have called you that name.
Correct.
Well, but you know what? That's some very early starts of narcissistic behavior at that point. When you justify your action based upon another person's action instead of just saying, I did this,
Yeah.
I'm right or I'm wrong, or in my mind I was right, but after you think about it, maybe you're wrong. What role does faith or church play in how you was taught to forgive?
It's always taught to forgive.
I agree. That
Always
was
taught.
instilled in me. Like even with the situations with my dad, we would get in a massive fight, and my mom would come to me and say, "You need to go forgive him."
Yeah.
Regardless of who was right, who was wrong, you need to forgive them.
You need to forgive, and you need to learn from it.
Correct.
And going back to before, that's things that you shouldn't have to walk around eggshells around people.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. You should not need to.
And look, I'm one that slips into depression and stuff like that.
I understand.
But when your wife tells you, "Hey, your kids walking around eggshells around you," you start
Right.
paying attention.
Right. Because
Start
at that
listening.
point, you start realizing, okay, is this the person I want to be?
Yeah,
Is this the person I want to be to my kid or to my
wife or
friend,
whatever.
my sister, my siblings, my friends?
Yeah.
Miss Carol in the chat says that my mom got mad at me and didn't talk to me for over 20 years.
Oh wow.
That's
I couldn't
hard.
Imagine not
Did you?
my
20
mom,
years.
Yeah, not talking to her. For
That's
20
hard.
Years.
And Kimberly, you want to go for it? You was reading it?
I was reading.
Okay.
But you can read it.
No,
if
no,
I'm-
go ahead.
Okay. I finally got my life back from my narcissist. Ended up with a tattoo that says enough. I'm enough and I've had enough.
Yeah.
I
agree with
respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that. No, I completely understand. I've been there. That takes so much out of a person, and then you're fighting the depression, the anxiety afterwards, because you do get anxiety mixed with it, and
Yeah.
just it's hard.
Yeah. It's not.
I mean, at that point, you start needing God, therapy, and a ton of friends.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Jacob says, and some say he says sorry too much.
No.
That he says it.
No, if you're
People
sorry.
tell him that.
Well,
Okay.
but
says
do
that
you
he's
say sorry to end the situation, or do
Or-
you say sorry because you felt like you did something wrong?
Yeah.
Or you're expected to say it even when it's
Yeah.
that you've done nothing, like in my
Ah,
case.
that's a
we
good
have-
one.
Because it's always they talk to you like this because you didn't answer them fast enough.
Correct.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't answer them
Or you
fast
had
enough.
a tone in your voice,
Or I had
an
a tone in my
attitude,
voice,
or-
or I didn't do what they wanted fast enough.
Right. right. I
And
get
you
it.
always end up saying you're sorry even though you didn't do nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just trying to keep the peace at that
Yes,
point.
you're
You're
trying
trying
to
to
keep
keep
the
the
peace.
anger down.
It's like our purchaser. She apologized for everything.
Chat to
Oh,
chat.
Miss
I'm
Rachel.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mr. Justice. No.
And she's so sweet.
I know. And
I'm gonna
like,
get her to beat
bringing
up your
something
shop,
to
but
her
still.
That's what
attention.
she's like.
Like a
She
mistake
tells
that
me
was
that.
made, or
Tammy, I'm so sorry. I was like, for what?
yeah, or like,
You know nothing.
or like the manufacturer
You
didn't
did
ship
nothing.
something when they're supposed to.
Right. And
He's
it's not her
apologizing
fault.
for it.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's not your
not
fault.
your
Right.
Right.
Poor baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Reed.
Oh, Miss Carol says, God let me heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's a life-changing event. Not having your mom speak to you for 20 years.
Sometimes you just gotta let that go.
You have
and,
to.
and let God.
You have
do
to
it.
let you give that to
Give it to
God.
God.
That's the only thing you can do
Yeah.
with that. And how hard would that be?
When you had
Wow.
enough, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I get it. I get it in a different way, but I get it.
Or Kashika has.
Yeah,
Because sometimes for my own peace.
absolutely. Because otherwise, you're laying in
Good.
bed at night and having anxiety or worried about this or worried about that, or just not wanting to become that person.
Not want to answer
That's-
your phone, not want to check your text messages because you never know what that text message is going to call you or
right.
yeah.
I like this
Yeah.
next one.
Can you forgive and still keep distance?
Yes.
I can.
Yes.
I can. I've now it's taken me some time to get there. That's one of them that, well, when you say keep distance, is that them being a part of your life and keeping distance, or just staying away completely?
It could be
Because
both.
some
It-
situations you
it
have
could.
to deal with them
It's however
because of a situation, because of a job, or
right, but it's
family or
however you
whatever.
feel it should be.
right.
I mean, nobody needs to tell you what distance
Correct.
is gonna mean
Yeah.
Right.
for you.
Yeah, that's
It's
only you
possible
can tell
to
yourself
forgive,
that.
to forgive somebody without reconnecting with them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
put it like this, like for work and stuff. You might have someone that you just can't get along with, and they probably pissed you off one day. You probably forgave them, but look, you still got to work with them.
Right.
But you're just not going to keep.
Right. But you're not going to put yourself in that position to be emotionally hurt like that
Right.
again. You know, you build a callus to it and you continue moving forward.
Right.
All right. Well, some folks will say let go, or
Let
let
go
God.
and let God.
Let
Yeah,
go and
let go and let God.
I say let go and don't leave the door open.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, 'Cause
Well-
if it gets to that point, I'll forgive you.
I think that depends upon the
But my
situation,
door's
though.
gonna stay closed.
That
for you.
really depends upon the person and the situation.
Well, you shouldn't be ugly to them either, though.
Mm.
There's no reason to be ugly.
But most people hurt other people because they're hurting themselves.
Yeah. Well,
So it's just a reaction upon a reaction upon a reaction. I'm not
I'm
getting.
gonna put it like this: her brother is not welcome to my house.
No. Neither.
Got you.
I have 4. One has passed away. One I get along with. He's the half brother. 2, they're not allowed in my house.
because they don't even know where we live. And
Wow.
and I don't want that
Yeah.
connection with her and my
Fair enough.
and I'm not telling her what to do,
Yeah.
Right.
but
Right.
I got a little girl to look out for. I got property to look. I got
That is
value in
true.
this house. That I
That's
look
true.
For.
Yeah.
Right.
I
And
completely
understand
understand.
that. Yeah. I get that.
Because they're the type of people that will, oh yeah, we're good buddies, and they're gonna rob you at the same time.
Oh, yeah, no. Sometimes you got to just learn. You got to forgive them, forgive yourself, and move on.
Yeah.
And let them stay outside.
Okay, I got some myths for y'all about forgiveness.
Okay.
Forgiveness is not to forget. Forgiveness does not mean you don't feel the pain of what they've done to you. Forgiveness does not mean you cannot continue to seek justice. Forgiveness does not mean you cannot set up boundaries. Forgiveness is not usually a one-time event, it's a process.
That last one is
Yeah.
that is true.
And
That
so
is
you can forgive them, but you still have to have boundaries with people.
That is
Yes.
true. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a quote: "Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude."
Yeah.
And that is true. Because if you forgive somebody, you're not going to turn around and still be mad at them.
Correct.
You let that go.
You let that go.
Or if you're being petty to, I forgive you, I don't forgive you. I forgive you, I don't forgive you. Well, then you don't forgive them. In my mind.
In some cases that's so rough because you deal with every day with the same redundant, dumb scenario.
Right.
I was gonna use a different
Oh,
word.
now
but
there's an interesting comment in the chat.
Yeah.
Would love to tell that to God to not open the door after he forgave you.
again,
Just something to think about.
how would God
I know.
I don't know. Like,
hey, that's something I gotta
that's
do.
a love
That's
that
an
we
answer I gotta give.
may never like understand until we're there.
Yeah.
You know.
he says he's the type that once a bridge is burnt, there's no rebuilding it.
I agree. To me, there's no wrong answer to this.
There's
No,
not. It's
no.
how you
It's
deal
how
with
you deal with
Correct.
it and how you
Yeah.
feel with it.
Yeah.
Because God will open a door for me. But if I have to answer to this, I'm gonna tell God, well, I'll protect your child.
That is true.
You know.
Mm-hmm. But I understand that situation too, or the potential for the situation. And then sometimes you just got to leave people out of your life. Wish them well, let them go out and do what they're going to do, and just God bless you. Go on.
There's plenty of times where I reopened the door and I got burned for it
Yeah.
over and over and over.
That's hard.
Megan says you can forgive for your own peace, but don't forget what they did so you can prevent them from doing it again.
Exactly.
That is
Megan.
true. Just because you forgive them does not give them a chance to do it again.
Yeah.
And Angie says you may have someone that you have to forgive over and over and over every day for the rest of your life.
Yep. And who would that be? Your child.
Yeah.
Me.
But
I
Nisha,
can forgive my child over and over.
Right.
when it comes to
Well, God forgives
protecting
us over and over, and we're his children.
your children from the things that they've done, do you keep that door open and let them keep doing it over and over again, or do you protect your children from that situation?
Yeah.
She'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Desiree,
She says Nick is like that, but my soul struggles with that. Mine struggles with that all the time with the things that they've done.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
a point that it's no longer just about me, it's about protecting other people.
That is
Yeah.
true. Absolutely.
Because I can forgive them all they won't, let them keep doing it. That doesn't mean they're going to stop doing what they do.
Right.
But I'm
and
not
you're
gonna
that
let
means you're not
them-
going to let them do it to your child,
Exactly.
etc., your family, etc.
Because I'm gonna tell you that's something that's hard to deal with. Is to see your wife cry almost every day because the way her parents treated her, her
Yeah.
brothers treated her. That's rough.
Yeah. That's hard. And that's hard for being a man in love with somebody.
Yeah.
who's
not to
in
get
that
up,
situation,
not
because
to-
you just want to protect her and fight for her and all of that. And there's situations where that's worth it, and there's situations where maybe it's not worth it. It's hard.
Desiree says she's gonna hold a grudge like a cat.
That means you're gonna swat at them for 6 days, and on the 7th day, finally go cuddle up.
All right, Chef, I think you get the next segment.
Okay, let's go on to the next segment. We talked about forgiving others, but what about what we've done?
Yeah.
Yeah, forgiving ourselves is hard,
But what have we done?
or
to other
even
people?
asking others to forgive us
Yeah.
is hard.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't think I really have a problem admitting I'm wrong.
I don't. If I know I'm wrong, my bad.
Yeah,
I've already said it, especially like at work. If I know something happened because of something I didn't do or something I forgot
overlooked.
to do
Right.
or overlooked it,
yeah,
I'd be the first one or to say, "Oh, sorry, that was my fault."
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's just what you got to do.
And now we know where the problem is. We can fix it, move on.
Right.
And if you
Instead
don't,
of it getting stuck in that gully of
Good. and nobody wants to say what happened.
Even if I misread a text message
Yeah.
from
Right.
someone
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Oh no, you taking that out of perspective, or you putting words to it, or you adding to it," and then that's when I'm gonna call them and be
Sure.
like, "Okay, tell me exactly what it is you're saying,"
Mm-hmm.
and then if I was wrong about it, I'll be the first one to say, "Oh, well, this is what I was reading."
Right.
So I got a good example of this.
Okay.
When Daddy had his open heart surgery, and he had some memory lapses after the surgery,
Mm-hmm.
and he thought he was at work,
Oh.
and he was hollering at people to get to work and stuff
Yeah.
like that. My mom was telling me this story, and I laughed. And it's not because I laughed because I thought it was funny.
No, because you worked with him.
Because I work.
And so you know how he is at work.
I know how he is at work.
Right.
But I laugh because that's how I deal with it. That's how I deal with it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
With-
Yeah, I'm
Some
the same way.
Some
And
people
when I
laugh
said that,
when
Yeah.
they get nervous about something.
Mama immediately cried. I said,
Oh.
"Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean."
I'm not laughing.
Right.
at the
I'm not laughing
situation.
at you or the situation. It's just how I deal with
Just
things.
the
And
way
she's
I'm
like,
feeling.
I know. And she's like, it's
Aw.
rough.
Right.
And I didn't really mean it that way, but that's
Right.
how,
It's just how it came out, and that's how
Yeah.
she took it.
that's how I deal with it.
Right.
I deal with things in humor.
But you see, you admitted that,
Yeah.
hey, I didn't mean it that way,
Yes.
and you asked for forgiveness.
Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm. And it's your mama.
That's my mama.
You got to
My
forgive
mama
her.
will whoop me.
Right?
Right.
Worm
Yeah.
says, Justin East definitely knows if I mess up, I admit it.
Oh yeah, he will. When the drive blows up, he said, "My bad."
Oh. Desiree in the chat has hashtag catch me outside. How about that? How about that?
Abinisha said she laughs when her and her husband fight because that's how she deals with it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's-
Chastity's comment. Can I say that Ami blood can be stubborn?
Yes, you can.
Chastity, you
Absolutely.
can.
I admit it.
am-
I admit it for the whole clan of us. We hard-headed, stubborn, and we don't want to be wrong.
Is
At
it the
all.
Army blood or is it the Myers?
No,
Danny's not a Mars.
Danny is not a Mars.
Okay.
That Danny's not a Mars.
Their Ami blood,
Yes.
that is almost as strong as the Mars
Oh,
blood.
really?
Oh my
I'm
The
double
God.
dose.
Myers and the Lejeune?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm double. I'm triple
Oh,
dose.
And I got
He's
East
got
in
it.
me as well. I'm gonna tell you, we're pretty damn
Mars,
stubborn.
Lejeune on me.
Okay,
Same thing.
same thing. All
Yeah,
right, all
we're
right.
stubborn.
Hey,
It's bad.
Abinisha, what blood do we get that stubbornness from?
Oh, the damn swears.
And all them Gidries and
The
them
Gidries too.
meshes.
Oh, the mess.
And the mesh.
I'm gonna get my mouth shut.
It makes some good donuts though.
They sure do. Them king cakes, boy, them donut king cakes.
I wonder what part the meanness comes in at. That might be the lunches. I don't
I know
know.
mine's from the two sheds.
I don't know. My meanness come from the Amis.
Yes, your meanness.
Your
comes
meanness,
from-
I don't know where that come from the hell. That come from the devil itself.
No.
What you got next, Kashika?
I was reading Abenisha's comment. My mama is so stubborn. I don't think she's gonna die.
Oh wow.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
mother is stubborn,
Well,
Jeez.
but
You
she
know.
got that Gidry and that mesh in us,
Yeah,
so that might explain a
she
lot.
did.
All right.
She holding on real tight.
We on segment 4?
No,
No.
Oh, wait,
segment
where are
3.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still on that one. I'm trying to read what mistakes still haunt you.
About forgiveness?
Or just mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I go back to this because this
I'm
this
kind of
this
go ahead.
mistakes always kind of stuck to me.
okay.
I know there's nothing I could do about it, but when little Joe passed away, whenever before he went to Iraq, we're having a big party at my house and stuff, and he couldn't make it because he
Mhm.
had to stay home and stuff. Instead of me stopping and going to his house and hang out,
Right.
I decided just to keep having my party, and he passed away in Iraq. You know,
Yeah, you couldn't make it up.
yeah, I couldn't make it up
I get
to
it.
hang out with him. That'd been my good last hangout with him. You know,
Desi said, well, we all know who
I was
my
looking at
aunt
that
was.
one.
I know exactly where I get my meanness from.
Angie says, always learn from your mistakes.
yeah,
And that's
Right.
part of
we
it.
tried to.
That is
But
true.
you have to recognize your mistake.
That is
That's
part
what
of
I was
it,
about
too.
to say. In order to learn from your mistake, you have to have somebody point it out
Yeah,
almost.
sometimes, yeah.
And
Right.
and that's where the upsetness or the
Well, it conflicts your
everybody
ego.
Yeah.
At that point, it
that's where you
conflicts
get
your ego.
upset
I think
because
a lot of that has to go with age too. The older you get, the more you recognize your patterns and your habits.
Right. And you're like, oh, okay, that's me. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm
you know.
sorry. Because a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot of times. Some of those times you don't even mean to be, you don't mean to upset someone.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
who you are, what comes out.
My sister said, a mistake I did not do haunts me is failing my family because I've always had to carry them. And she does have to carry certain family members a lot.
Yeah.
When she should.
That's hard.
But that's the kind of person she is. My sister
Right,
has
she
one of the
is.
kindest hearts that I've ever known somebody to have.
And then there's people in your family like that.
Yeah.
That have that type of character. I think Jason and Dipsy are like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
They've got that character that could take care of.
My sister would give you the shirt off of her back and she'd do anything for
like-
anybody
like
and it
from-
bites her in the butt sometimes.
For me, she could probably be difficult. We would probably do it.
Uh
but
huh.
That's a hard thing.
That is
to
hard.
make
Yeah.
someone care of someone.
I was able to do it with my grandmother and my mom.
Yeah.
Now I can't promise I'd be able to do it with anybody else.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's different.
That makes you so strong.
I
person.
mean, mistakes. Okay. Probably my biggest mistake that haunts me or haunted me was the people that I allowed into my life that had no intention of being there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just allowing and not overlooking the red flags or making excuses for them and allowing an excuse for their attitudes and their actions when I should have just thrown up a fence and been like, hey, we don't do that.
Okay.
I'm not playing
So-
that.
I'm gonna put it like this: if it's the person I'm thinking, or it might not be, but what I'm thinking of, that you might
Same
be saying,
time.
if that didn't happen, if that mistake, if that you regret didn't happen, will you be the person you are today?
Absolutely not.
You know,
Because every action that you do, everything that you go through develops you into the person you are today.
Yeah.
So without those actions, you wouldn't be the person you are.
so that person that pissed you off,
Right. Right.
I'm sure you probably forgave. them
Right,
or
right.
whatnot.
Well, I mean, I don't really feel like I'm haunted by it because a lot of that I just let go.
But, yeah,
Forgave, let go, go on with
move
your life.
on.
Go on with your life. I will do myself.
But there was opportunities that came from it.
Absolutely. There's always opportunities and there's always growth that happens and other people that you meet based upon that person.
Could we call those seasonal people?
Yep.
They don't stay forever.
No, they like the leaves of a tree. They just the weather changes and they just fly
They
by.
just fly by. And but
You gotta get you
but
some
they were there
roots.
for a purpose.
That's true.
So
I like that little saying from Medea. How
Yeah.
people are like the leaves and then the branches. How you think they're strong and can support you, but come a bad storm, they break and leave you on your butt.
Yeah.
You got to find you some roots. If you
Yeah.
got 2 or 3 good roots, you got something.
you watched the new one?
Not yet. I
It's
do plan on it.
lovely.
I can't.
Good.
That's
good.
it's on my to watch
Yeah.
list. Quick.
I'm sure Abenisha watched it. She loves Medea. She got
I
it hooked.
love Medea. I'm
She
not
got
even
it
going
hooked
to lie.
whenever Medea was doing concerts and stuff.
Yeah,
The
The
Broadway-
plays, yeah.
and stuff.
We did a play.
Mom loved them.
Yeah.
I brought Mom to a play for a
In
Medea play.
Lafayette.
I love,
At the
I would
Hyman
love
Center.
to go rewatch all the plays. I'd rather the plays than the movies.
I have most of the DVDs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What helped you find grace?
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's it. I ain't got no
Nobody
other answer. Nobody but
Just
Jesus.
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 Well, I would probably go back because I learned something from it. Well, I guess I'm saying that right. You know,
She just
but-
got through watching it. She said the Medea movie.
Oh, the Medea. Okay,
Uh-huh.
but finding grace is the way we mentioned earlier. I mean, if you learn something, you had your seasonal.
That is
moment,
true. You have to
Yeah.
you have to find the good out of every situation.
yeah.
Pull the good, let the bad drop.
Yeah.
Don't drag on with that sour stuff attached to you.
Yeah.
I really think we can learn from our mistakes. Miss Carol's in the chat. She says, "Do you think we learn from our mistakes?" I think that you can learn from your mistakes
If you want to recognize,
if you
If you
want to
yes,
recognize
if
them,
you
and
want
I
to
think it
recognize
depends upon the person that you're talking about. Because there's a lot of people you wouldn't let make another mistake on you, but there might be 1 or 2 that you'll let it slide a couple of times.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, you either put your foot down or you give up.
Yeah, the next one, Chef King.
Okay, where are we?
You still on your?
Live prompt.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to forgive yourself for? Sha, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about y'all? What's the hardest thing you've ever had to forgive yourself for? Let us know. We're interested. I'm curious. I'm nosy.
So unforgiveness is like drinking poisons. It's hoping they feel it.
Say that one more time.
Unforgiving someone is like drinking poison,
Correct. And hoping they feel it.
hoping they feel it.
Yeah, but you're drinking it yourself.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I got another little quote because I like to find my little
Yeah.
quotes. Lewis B. Smedes, to forgive is to set a prisoner free, only to discover that the prisoner was you.
Awesome.
Oh. Yeah.
So
Or if you want to go with some Maya Angelou, my
Yeah.
girl,
yeah,
forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it.
that's too deep.
That's very deep.
That's very deep.
Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it.
Yeah.
That covers a lot of area.
That's a lot of area.
And that gets really deep into forgiveness.
So what happens when you carry pain too long?
Oh, wow. Hayes is in the chat. And he says, not calling my buddy when it was heavy on my mind a few weeks before he took his own life.
Yeah.
A couple of months after I started at the shop.
Yeah.
Wow. That's hard.
Well, we had one.
Yeah.
In our shop.
Yeah, we had one in the shop and nobody recognized it.
Actually, we had two.
True.
We had two that took their own lives.
True.
One before I started and one.
Well, with Matt, it was more of an accidental.
Was
So
it?
say.
So say.
Well, that's what was
I
described
heard
to
a
us.
lot of rumors.
But there was a lot of
I
people
didn't know
there.
that, so I don't know.
I never thought of him as that person. But
Well,
that's said so often.
we didn't think the same thing with Joe.
Correct.
And
Correct.
now going back and thinking about it,
Were the signs there?
were the signs there?
Yeah.
And it's like that weighs heavily on me. And that's a lot of things I have to forgive myself. It's like Now, I know there's nothing I could have done. And
Right.
going back and thinking about it now,
Right. And you just
You
beat
know,
yourself
you
over
beat
something
yourself
that you
over,
couldn't
you-
have changed.
couldn't do.
Right.
You know,
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
but what happens when you carry pain too long?
You get sick.
Get sick.
You get sick. You make
Hopefully-
yourself sick.
Hopefully, not suicide.
Well, regardless,
You know,
I mean, to me, that's still
Fall
sickness.
into
is.
depression.
That's a mental
It
sickness.
is.
Your first
Well, your first instinct is to
to protect yourself,
Protect
to
yourself.
be alive,
Yeah.
to survive.
Yeah.
Your first instinct to survive, and how?
Yeah.
You know, that's a mental sickness,
Maybe
in my
it
opinion.
said, the hardest things I've had to forgive myself for is the way I let other people treat me. I let people walk on me and treat me so bad because I was afraid of conversation. And I never stood up for myself.
Yeah, well, Megan's
That's hard.
Megan's a lot like me. She carries her heart on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Nisha said sometimes you never see the signs. Having 2 kids that almost did something and never saw the sign.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just knowing that, you have to almost forgive yourself because you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, you know,
And you feel bad. You feel guilty, but it wasn't on you, you know. Desiree says, you become a Wednesday Addams when you carry pain too long.
Yeah.
That's true.
So what about breaking the generational cycles of bitterness?
I try that. My dad was a very angry
Yeah.
person most of the time. And I'd like to think, now I don't know if this is about, if this is what I'd like to think about myself, regardless if it's true or not. I'd like to think that I do not act that way and I attempt to laugh before wanting to scream at somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's an active choice because you could get mad and slip right into that cycle and then you get drawn up into it.
It's a very easy.
It's
What's
a
the
slippery
easy
slope.
slope
Yep.
that you might not recognize you went into.
Yep.
Right. And then by the time you've ruined everything, either you realize you've done so bad and you got to go fix it all, or you just get angrier and you fall right back into that hole.
That's almost like asking God to break the generational curse.
Right.
You know?
It is.
I mean, be bitter all your life, be angry all your life.
I've prayed about that a lot. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to make people feel that way.
Yeah.
You know?
So what we learn and what we still wrestle with. What do you learn from generational curses and what we still deal with? You know?
Yeah. Desiree says, I stay to myself. It's easier that way. And I
Is it?
get it.
Is it though?
But is it?
you guys, I tried that.
That's a slippery slope into depression.
Yeah, it is.
It could be. It could
It
be.
could be, yeah.
It could be.
Mhm.
You know, that's a fine line.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know, you know, it's not something I like to
No,
be
it's
in.
that's a hard comment. That's a
And look,
hard
and
topic.
sometimes that's all you need.
Right.
I'm so pissed off.
Just
I
leave
need-
me alone
I
for
need
a
my
little while.
time.
Let me cool down and we'll talk afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. I try to be that way.
Yeah.
If I don't blow up. If I don't blow up.
Yeah.
I've
I'm just-
seen 'em
I
blow
try.
up, so I
Oh.
mean,
It's not pretty when I get mad. It is.
Trust me, I know.
It's on. It's hell of high water at that point. And you better get that boat ready.
Well, look, me and him went at it one time in the shop, and he wanted to walk away. I said, "Oh no, we're gonna finish this conversation."
let them walk away.
No, we finished the conversation, and we left in good terms.
Yeah.
Even good friends, good
We
family.
have a few
have those
comments too.
moments.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a few.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay. Desiree says, absolutely. I dance that line daily.
oh yeah.
And then your sister Abby says, I don't suggest that line because I take care of my blind friend who has nobody and is alone and will die alone. And that's not a good place to be.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
damn.
hard.
Pat.
And then
Yeah.
And he's
Kim-
got dementia.
Oh.
And then Kimberly says to stay to oneself means you may potentially be alone in the end.
Yeah,
That's possible.
very possible.
So what have we learned?
Yeah. Nothing.
Not to try to not stay angry. I've
Yeah,
learned to not
stay
stay
angry.
angry.
Yeah.
Being angry, getting angry is one thing.
Well,
And that's normal.
I will notice. I've always noticed this trend. When you're angry, everybody feels it. Everybody.
That
feels
is
it.
true.
Everyone around you. You create an aura around
You're
you
right.
that everybody will feel it.
And either they're walking on eggshells or you're being
And
snappy.
you say something wrong or something that the other person
Right.
blows up
Absolutely.
because they fed off of your anger.
Right. It's all they fed off of your energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then before you know it, you're arguing over something that's not real. It doesn't make sense.
Me and Kaya had a big argument one time in the shop. That's when he was in the shop.
Uh-huh.
Just me and him. A salesman kept messing up. Like kept messing up the order. He got pissed. And I got
forgive
pissed.
Mr. Randy.
And me, no, it wasn't Randy.
Okay,
it was before Mr. Randy. And
uh-huh.
me and him got so pissed that we went off with each other and started screaming and went off of each other. And I finally said, "Why were we arguing at each other?" He's like, "I don't know.
We're just arguing to let it out."
Exactly.
Okay, we got some more.
Jamie, was that you?
No, it's a salesperson that doesn't work for us no more.
Desi said, I don't disagree, but everybody thinks being alone is a bad thing. But we are all born alone and die alone, no matter if the room is full of people or not.
Well,
Man, that's partially true.
It's like what Tammy said, or like you do you.
Right. You
And-
do what
You
makes
know.
you happy in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And Kim
just,
said-
I
Within
just know
reason.
for me that's a slippery slope because this is one reason why I'm doing podcasts and stuff. To
Right?
get me out there and start talking. 'Cause I used to be a very energetic person. I used to do crazy stuff
Yeah.
when I was younger, and I got into
And-
slipped into depression.
Yeah, and
state,
then you
and
slip into
So
just
he didn't want to go do nothing
I didn't
anymore.
wanna
Just
go do
stay
nothing,
home all the
and
time.
It's hard to get out of.
It's hard to get out of.
yeah,
the
I
habit.
mean, I'm fighting that myself.
I do
You know,
that.
just
Uh-huh.
after the past 2 years of craziness, you know, this is like pushing myself. You
Yeah.
know, I don't always feel like doing it, but you push yourself to better yourself.
Okay, rocket boat.
That was fun.
That was very fun.
And
Yeah.
Kim said being angry gives the other person the power to guide your life and emotions.
Yeah.
And Miss Carol says to forgive, say a prayer, and put it in God's hands and move on.
I agree.
That is true. Yes, depression
So-
does suck, Angie.
In the chat,
In
I
the
want y'all to finish this sentence, okay? So forgiveness for me means, and then you fill in the rest, okay? I want to see them in the comments.
Put them comments in. Clickety click. Better
click.
move them thumbs, move them fingers. Let's get it.
Yep.
Forgiveness for me means cornbread.
Cornbread.
Why not?
What the hell?
Well, I'm cooking
you cooking
because you're inviting for the person over.
I like that.
I know.
Megan says, I've learned that not every action needs your reaction.
Absolutely, Megan.
Staying in your lane is so peaceful. Wait, there's got to be more.
This says she thinks you're right.
Yeah.
You
And
found
I
it?
guess look. That's one reason why we do the podcast.
And
I can only give my experience.
That's right.
and you can only give your experience. And if we can learn something out of this,
Mm-hmm.
so be it.
And I'll forever be authentically, I can't say the word, but I know what I'm saying.
Go ahead, baby.
Loud and not care what others think of me.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I did for the rocket boat.
Yeah.
My own opinion.
Most of y'all saw there was a lot of lives.
Yeah, we had a lot of lives.
That is
Rocket
true.
boat.
The only opinion that really matters is you of yourself.
I know Miss B had a comment on her that she dropped on the event page. So if y'all go to the event, we
You
post
want
the
me to
event.
find it and read it?
Yeah, please. If y'all go to the event and hit the discussion forum,
Yeah.
I'll always leave a question. If y'all can start leaving y'all answering that, we can read them back.
Yeah. Let's get some
during
more
the live.
interactions. Desiree says, Justin, I do think you are right.
Yeah.
And I get that.
Yeah,
You have to do
I'm
you.
not right, but
Well, you have a thought process.
Yes.
I think people have a hard time with both. Forgiveness is just hard, and so many people think forgiving is forgetting, but that's not true. Some also think forgiveness is saying what you did to me is okay, and that's not true either. Satan is good at convincing us that the person who hurt us doesn't deserve forgiveness, and that may be the truth, but walking in unforgiveness is bondage.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's from Miss B. She's one of our followers.
That brought me to another little quote that I had
Yeah.
found. Forgiveness isn't about keeping score. It's a lifestyle of grace.
Yeah.
Giving grace so you can receive grace.
Yeah.
Your 10 commandments.
Well, God says he'll
Forgive me as I forgive others.
God said he'll pay you back in 10 times fold, right?
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
And God forgives how many times? 70
Times
times
70,
70
times 70, times
times
70.
70
Yeah.
times 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayes said, I think forgiveness is when there's a compromise from both sides because everyone thinks that they're right. So most of the time, the only way to move forward is to find middle ground.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yep.
Megan has forgiveness to me means yes, ma'am, Miss B.
Amen. Amen.
Go ahead, Miss B. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. All right.
All right, Jenna,
So
Oh, yeah, that's
we
me.
did real time actions. Are we
Yeah.
ready for that?
well, we were kind of
well,
doing.
That's kind of what we've been doing this
Yeah,
whole
okay.
time.
Any shout outs? I still want to keep Sarah in our prayers from work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's also dealing, her daughter that had the episode, she went in, she had a seizure. Well, now she's wearing a heart monitor so that
Oh,
they
wow.
can keep track of that. It's for testing,
Right.
to see, if there's anything wrong with that. But also just yesterday, she's had 2 deaths in her family.
Oh,
One
that's
on her
hard.
mom's side, and then her grandmother on her dad's side. So let's please keep Sarah
Yeah.
in our prayers.
Keep her strong.
Absolutely.
Also shout out to Basic Supply. They I get upset with y'all.
No, you're fine.
and I might say things, but I do love
She
you all.
means them all.
No,
She means every one of them. Don't believe her. She is not sorry.
I am.
Well, Brett should be happy. I think we got all the yellow caps.
Oh,
I don't know. There's
Jesus,
some
them
caps.
caps came in.
There's some caps.
Okay.
I don't know what color they are.
We're done with the orders.
Yeah, we don't have
Well,
any
I'm
more
hoping
orders at the
they
moment.
will place another order.
But
here
hopefully by the
soon.
end of the
Oh,
month,
I've
we'll have
already
another
ordered
one.
some.
Yeah.
Oh no, they would place another order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're replay. Right?
Yeah, I think I placed another
Yeah.
order for caps to try, try
Yeah.
to stay ahead of that.
Hayes in the chat says, I think forgiveness is when there's a compromise from both sides because everyone thinks they're right. So most of the time, the only way to move forward is to find middle ground. And that's very,
Where you lost ball. We done said that. That's okay. We forgive you.
forgive me.
Forgive you know.
See, y'all like that.
Yeah.
I said
Even
that
though
up
we're
just for
laughing
y'all.
at you and making fun of you, still forgive
I
you,
don't
right?
forgive y'all.
You're gonna be
You're
all right.
making fun of me because I'm dumb.
You're gonna be all right.
Go make some food there. You
I'm going to look like Lady Jane for a while.
go under the table.
Mm-hmm.
So any more shout outs?
Happy heavenly birthday to Callie, Amanda's little girl. Think she'd be 11 or 12 this
Oh,
year.
wow. Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Happy heavenly birthday.
And to my sister for finally coming on. And maybe when you come in August, you can be on the show.
Yeah.
Ooh. We're always ready to talk about what you want to talk about. So
Right.
if there's topics that you want to talk about, like tonight, we're talking about forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know, we went from Cajun heritage and about us to some deep topics. And we want to do more like this. So if there's topics you want to talk about, there's topics you'd like to come sit with us and be on the show, hit us up. That's realshad@gmail.com.
Yeah.
TATSREALSHA@gmail.com.
Yeah. Daddy's
I forgive you for not putting it
I'm
up there.
trying.
she's trying to remember.
My,
I know.
My thingy don't want to.
But Daddy had a little episode
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend. He had a. Does it even work? It's not even on, Tammy. There you go. But Daddy had a little episode. He had a fever this weekend. I don't know what.
I don't know what just happened, but I heard all kind of noises, and there's things moving and growing bigger and smaller.
Right there, Beth.
I'm trying.
That's right there. That's our little email. You can email us. Don't bite me. But
You'll forgive me.
yeah.
Maybe.
But Daddy had a little episode.
Yeah.
He's had a fever this weekend. Mama had to bring him to the emergency room. It seems like they got everything under control now.
Yeah.
His veins were collapsing and stuff. They couldn't give him. They were trying to boost up give him antibiotics.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Looked like he just had an infection. So, what's up, Lee?
Oh, go ahead,
I
Lee.
haven't seen Lee on here yet.
That's the first time.
You're a little
He
late.
waving, boy. He just sneak on in, boy. At the very end, he sneaks and say, "Hey, y'all, I was here all night." You can keep Mr. Dave at the shop in y'all's thoughts and prayers. He's in the
Yeah,
hospital.
That's true.
Oh,
too.
is he?
Yeah, he had
What, a blood clot?
a blood clot in his lung, is
Yeah.
what I understand. He's out of the hospital. He's in rehab, and they're working with him. But he does want to come back to work.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Dave.
Yeah.
Um,
What else? Any other shouts, messages, informations?
I don't think I have.
I don't. I didn't have anything else. Please, just be sure to thank God.
Yeah.
For your
Yeah.
many blessings and ask Him to bless the ones that bless you.
Well, here's an idea. Being that we're probably closing up in the next so many minutes, regardless. Those of you in the chat and us here, think of someone you need to forgive.
Yeah.
And what do?
You go up that person and forgive them.
Isn't it about that time?
Yeah.
Tim.
Sure.
Okay.
Who? Huh?
I don't know. I just saw you standing there, sitting there. So I figured I would say your name and just see if you would start getting nervous. But now she's like sweating, y'all. Do you need to forgive somebody or something, T-Birdie? Put it in the chat.
Lady Jane.
Well,
Lady Jane. needs
Lady
forgiveness.
Jane, I am so sorry. I fed you paper.
Did she forgive you?
Yeah, I think she farted earlier.
That was her forgiveness to you. She passed a little gas on your leg a little bit. It got warm, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Your toes just heated up real quick.
if there's anybody out there that feels like I need to forgive them for something, by all means, get in touch with me.
Please email us at that.
That's realshit@gmail.com. Please, in the subject line, put who you are and a brief description of why you're mad. That way we can go through the emails correctly and in a prompt time period.
Can you please just email me separately?
I'll be on list.
Please, sir.
Fart them all at 10.
Yeah, like now, if we come on next week and there was 122 emails to Tammy, we may have a show about that. We'll just go through and read all of them.
I don't think I've done anybody any,
Talk
except for
about-
maybe my ex-husband.
talk
But I
about-
mean,
the next show.
Yeah.
I kind of accidentally started finishing up my notes for the next one. They're already done.
you or something else.
I'm
Yeah,
okay
already
with
done.
it. Let's do this.
So we're gonna talk about Cajun heritage,
Okay.
where our ancestors come from.
Oh, I like that.
So y'all look out for that. And if y'all got suggestions about it, leave them in the comments or
You know where your mama came from?
yeah.
Your granny, your taunt, all of them? You know where they come from?
Yeah. Tammy's got
Yes,
secrets.
That's what that's from. That's the little girl.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They can hear you.
I'm sorry.
You're leaning over into her mic and whispering.
So everybody can hear what you just said.
Just trying to figure out
If
who
you
that
heard
was.
what Tammy said,
If you heard what Tammy said, leave a comment below. You get extra points. Now she's started 14 different shades of purple.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm done.
All right, Tammy, you can start the closeout, I guess. I don't know if we're. I think we're done.
I think we're
I think
done,
we're
y'all.
done.
So holding on to pain don't protect you.
Yeah.
It just keeps you from picking up peace.
Forgive them, even if you gotta love them from way over there.
Yeah.
And don't forget to forgive yourself. I think it's about that time.
You've been through enough, Shy. And if you're not ready yet, that's okay. Healing don't punch a time clock. But keep in mind, regardless of what you believe, and we all believe, we can agree to disagree. Even Jesus himself said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Yeah.
So
And
who are we
remember-
to ask for forgiveness from God when we're not ready to forgive others?
That's
And
for
sometimes
sure.
that takes a little bit of work. But that's us tonight, and that's Real Shy. Y'all have a good night.
Peace out, guys.
Bye. Let's see if I can turn this off.
She ain't
You
gonna
got it,
click
Tam.
that
You
button.
got it, girl. You can do it.
Faith, family, and food, the Cajun Trinity. Bless this house and let the good times be. Raise your glass shot, pass that tray. Real shot, every single day. That's real shot we share, that's the way we roll. Laughing and sipping and stirring that soul. From a splash of whiskey to a pot of stew. That's real shot, we're cooking for you.